Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Highland Gamer here, back with another episode of FIFA 21 Career Mode with Manchester United on World Class difficulty setting. So this is the first time in a couple of weeks actually that I've actually recorded a video for FIFA World Class. So I might be a little bit rusty. My first game was against Arsenal, so we'll have to see what happens there. Just because I've been away, so that's why. But before we get into the video, as always, if you do enjoy these videos, the best way to make sure you don't miss any future content is to subscribe to the channel. And that way you'll get that notification when a new video gets uploaded. And if you do enjoy these videos, give me a like, and as always I would love to hear your feedback, so don't be shy and leave me a comment below. So this is actually season 2, and if you haven't seen series 1, the link to the playlist as always will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but it was a very good and close season actually. It wasn't a walkover for any team. So definitely worth a watch. Again, in the description box below, go ahead and check that out. So I need a reminder myself of where we left off, so let's have a look at the standings. So after 3 games we are in 5th, but we are 3 points off the Leeds, which is Spurs, and yeah, we're only just a wee bit below likes of Man City and that, who are going to be our more obvious challengers. Obviously our next game is against Arsenal, but who else do we have to play in the coming sort of weeks? So Arsenal seems to be our last game of this particular month, but going into the next month, I always hit the wrong button. I'm rusty again. There we go. Going into the following month, you can see we've got Leeds, and we've got Celtic in the Champions League. That'll be a good game, and that's actually going to be within this video, so stay tuned for that. And then you can see we've got in the coming up videos, you know, Tottenham, who are obviously ahead of us just now, although that's a cup game, and Barcelona as another cup game, so you'll not want to miss them either. So again, the best way to make sure you don't miss those games is to hit that subscribe button. Let's have a look where we are in terms of finances. For those who don't know, we did quite well in the transfer market. Let's see if it can tell me. No, it's not. Transactions, I can maybe do that. You can see we've bought Mbappe was one of them, and we bought I think it was Sancho as well. We bought and another defender, so we've done quite well in the transfer market this time around. So that's why we're sort of so far behind just now, but it's all going to come back to us like it did last season, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's have a look at squad. You can see there it is quite a strong squad now. Sancho got a little niggle, but I think we're going to chance him. And you can see Mbappe there as a new sign-in. Salisu, that was a centre back that I got. I also got Dest because obviously one of my I think it was Tellers was sort of getting a bit grumpy with me, so I managed to get that as a good deal as a swap, so I was happy enough with that. I'm just wondering if I'll actually not risk Sancho with them having a slight niggle. I'm thinking it might be an idea to put someone like James in instead, and I'm also going to put, I think, Pelistri on, so you can have a complete rest. Okay, so let's go and well, the last thing I'm going to do real quick is just see how Arsenal have started the season. So they're not down in 11th. They've won 1, drawn 1, and lost 1. So not the strongest start to the season for them, and not the strongest start for Liverpool actually, who are behind them. So hopefully that's going to help me out. too bad. We got the win. That's the main thing. I felt, especially in the first half, I controlled the game quite well. They obviously had that one wee spell in the first half, but it put me under a bit of pressure. But after I made that daft mistake that let them score, there's obviously a wee bit of nervy in that, a wee bit of nerves after that. But still think it was relatively well controlled, the game. So yeah, considering the first game that I played in a little while, good to get the win, and yeah, not going to complain. And then it's actually moved me up to third in the Premier League, which is good. Obviously, Spurs have a game in hand, so but as it stands, I'm just 1 point off the top, and hopefully Spurs will drop points. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how they get on with their game in hand. There we go. So this is transfer deadline day. I'm not going to be buying any more players, but we'll see if anyone wants to buy or loan any of my players. So now that's all done, oh, we can actually see Spurs drew their game. That's just come up. So Spurs drew that game, so now third and only 1 place off the tops. So yeah, that's a transfer window all complete. And I think we did quite well. We've managed to get a few youth players out on loan. A few sort of older players have been moved on. We've managed to get sort of a happy and sort of youthful squad who's only going to get stronger. So I'm happy with our transfer window. And now we're just going to we're just going to move on to the next game. So James will go back onto the bench there, and Pellistri will come back down, and I'll go and find Sancho, who's just here. And I think I'm going to leave the bench like that. Quite happy with that. Yeah, the only thing that I am actually going to do is I'm going to go and find my centre back. Where is he? I've forgotten his name. There you go, Lindelof. Lindelof can come in instead of Bailly. Try and keep them all swapped around, keep them all happy, because I've got 3 or 4 decent centre backs. Excuse me, and let's get into the game. Well, that was obviously a wee bit disappointing, just purely because obviously it's not, never good to lose a game, but at the same time, you know what? The keeper was on fire. Like, I don't know how many good chances I had against him, and he just kept saving everything. But it is what it is. You get those results. It's early in the season yet. So, it's obviously we're 4 points behind Spurs now. But that's, not going to be sort of a gap that we're not going to be able to come back from. So I'm not too concerned about that just yet. But for now, anyway, we put that to bed and we go on to the Champions League. My team are quite tired, but obviously I need to skip to the Champions League day 8, so hopefully they get some of that stamina back. Right, we've got Sir Martial wanting to get straight back on, and I'll just tell him that I'll think about it. Let's have a look at the squad. Squad's actually looking not too bad, actually. Pogba, I'm going to give him a wee rest, and I'm going to put on Van de Beek. And to be honest with you, I think I am actually going to bring him on for Haaland just now. Haaland's not really been doing too much, so give him a little bit of a break. And then I think Pogba's going to get fully rested, and I'm going to put on McTominay, if I can find him. There he is. And I'm probably going to leave it like that. And we'll see what happens. Okay, guys. So I think I've had better performances, but it wasn't too bad in the end. And it's 3 points on the board, which is what you want, especially at the start of the Champions League. There's not a lot of time to make up points if you lose daft points. So yeah, happy enough of that. Just gonna have a quick look at the messages. Okay, so he's a little bit sort of concerned about his future. But I'll just say you'll get that chance because he's not going anywhere. And thanks for listening. Yeah, great performance. Couldn't ask more. Hat trick. You know, he has to play and then he scores a hat trick. So, yeah, perfect response really. And actually, Martial's given me a wee bit of a problem, but it's a decent problem to have because Mbappe, Haaland, Martial. I don't know if I want to leave any of them out. So I'm thinking, do I maybe now switch to something like a 4-3-3, a 3-4-3, something like that. So yeah, I think I might try and get Mbappe, Martial, and Haaland all playing at the same time. So keep tuned for that. But for now, let's go and have a look at what's coming up in the future. So next time out, we're going to have Wolves, Tottenham. And if you didn't see the games from last season, again, go and check them out against Tottenham. We had some really good crack in 3-all games with them. So yeah, that's got potential to be a really good game. And then you've got, is that Cardiff? I think that might be Cardiff. I'm not sure. To finish it off, and then obviously a biggie for the month is Barcelona. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss any of those guys. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of those gamings up. But for now, guys, that's it. And whoever you are and wherever you are, happy gaming and have a good day.